Hey everybody, it's your girl Angie. Welcome back to Kiss My Cheeks TV. I'm here giving you the Real Housewives of Potomac. This is what episode 11. A lot of filler, a lot of filler in this episode. I'm just happy I'm here giving you all a review on time. Like, go Angie, go. This is gonna be a quick one. I appreciate you all getting the comments. Let me know what you all think about this episode. But let's just get right into it. It opens up with Giselle taking her daughter Grace on a driving lesson. I'm so proud of Grace for finally passing that written part or the test part of the driving exam. And she finally has her permit and she can go out and learn how to drive. Baby girl will get it one day. I remember I remember teaching my son how to drive for the first time in an abandoned parking lot and being like, oh, hold up, break, slow down. Like, so all parents have went through it. Good luck, Giselle. But I'm happy the baby girl has at least passed and can move on. Up next, Mia and her mama. Did they have a FaceTime conversation? It seemed like they were having a FaceTime. She want the mom to meet up with the kids, go out with ice cream. I feel like there's something about Mia and her mom that's missing. Some one part of the story is missing between Mia and her mother because from what we see or from what I see on the TV screen, Mia's mother seems apologetic. She seems remorseful. She seems like she wants to make up time with Mia, but it's some kind of wall up where those two they aren't getting along. And I don't know what it is. I've never been through that situation, so I don't know the emotional, I don't want to say baggage, but all the emotions you hold on to for years like that. I don't get it, but I just feel like, why aren't they just hanging out being mom and daughter if she being mom and daughter with all the other kids? It seemed like Mia was talking about her sister got a whole bunch of kids and she's 7 years younger than her. The mom would live with the sister and always watching her sister kids. I'm like, girl, go drop your kids off over there too. I don't know. But whatever's going on with the mom and the storyline, I need you to just spill it because you all up in everybody else's business. Let us get in your business too, Mia. But let's move on. This is going to be fast, I'm telling you. Karen is talking about her candles with her manager. Karen is all on her candles, got 3 wicks, and Wendy's only has one. If it smells anything like the La Dame perfume, I'm buying it. I have supported Karen and I bought, that La Dame set. I want to say, what's a QVC or the other one? One of them online shopping networks I bought it from, and I got the huge bottle of perfume and the rollerball set. And it smells great to me, but I do have an older, more mature nose for fragrance. Like, I love a lot of florals. So so if the candle smells like the perfume, I'm buying it. Karen, I'm gonna support. But let's move on from that because now we got to talk about Wendy and her candles. Wendy, it sounds like you got your business plan and you just went copy and paste from Google and started spilling out some words to your husband. And I'm with your husband. The main part of the business plan is the financials. Yeah, okay, girl, you got a mission statement, you got a vision, but how much is all this gonna cost? How much is it gonna cost to make the candles? How much you selling it for? How much is marketing? You know, that's what people care about. And it's the figures that run the business, Wendy. I need you to get it together. I need you to get it together or drop the storyline because I really don't care. I really don't care about your candles. But let's move on. Ashley meets with her family, and we just gonna fast forward. I don't care about Ashley and her uterus and the uncle lump and all. Fast forward. Let's move on. Juan and Robin are looking for warehouse space. Robin, the facility looks cute. I think that's a great idea. Like, we have boutique hair salons, boutique nail salons. I think it's great for small business owners to have a boutique warehouse where it's one large facility, but many different businesses can run their small businesses through that. I think that is a great idea. Whoever thought of that, that was a great idea. The space, the small space at that, was $1,700 to $2,000 a month. That's a lot of damn. Ooh, that's a lot of damn money. That's a lot of money. But Robin said she got it. She said, I'm banking 60K a month on these hats. And I'm like, girl, where? I see nobody on social media talking about your hats. I see nobody wearing them. I barely see you wearing the hats, girl, and it's your business. But if you say you pulling 60K a month, I'm riding out with it. I can't call you a lie. I mean, I could, but I'm not your accountant. I am an accountant, but I'm not your accountant. So I don't know. And I saw people on Twitter talking about the math is not mathing. So I said, well, let me crunch a couple of numbers. And I was like, 60K a month is only 2,000 hats per month. She said she sold 15,000 units in total. So if she started her business 7.5 months ago, that could be true. And think about it, people do like Robin. I don't dislike Robin. I dislike Giselle and Robin when they're together. But I don't dislike Robin. She has about 15,000 fans out there that will support her and buy a couple of hats. And I'm sure her family and friends, bought a couple of hats. I don't see that not being true. Now, I did look on your website and them little shirts you got, no ma'am. No ma'am. But Robin then takes the time to have a conversation with Juan to talk about a little tenderness. She was like, the way you talk to me is too hard. You talk to me like a coach, and I need you just to rub my shoulder and say, baby, it'll be okay. And then Juan spews out something about, well, you shouldn't have gave me all boys. If you would have gave me a baby girl, I could be more tender. I'm over it. So Robin is in her 40s. Robin is my age, if not a little bit older. I don't know, maybe a little bit younger. I don't know. But I know one thing about being in my 40s, the last thing I want to do is pop out another baby for anybody. For anybody. I don't care if you're my new husband, my ex-husband that's going to be my new husband. I don't, especially when Robin looks like she has middle school to high school age kids. She halfway got them out the house. I ain't really too much want to start over for anybody. And if Robin already can't get out the bed to wake up the kids to go to school, and the kids is grown, all damn near grown, what make you think she about to get out the bed to take care of this little infant? Like, Juan, drop the little girl thing, go find your niece or a nephew and move on. Um, they get to talking about their new house. I saw a picture of the new house. They had it on Twitter, Instagram, one of the two. Gorgeous house. It's a gorgeous house. I'm happy for Robin. I'm happy she's able, Robbo, between Bravo and whatever other small businesses that she has and the money that Juan has with his coaching, I'm happy they're able to afford this house to put their family in. But Robin talking about she already $100,000 over budget, and they ain't even put the furniture or nothing. Luke Angelo, chill out. They ain't did nothing else to the house. And I'm like, Juan, why do you keep letting Robin be in charge of the finances? Like, Juan, you must want to lose all the money again, too. I don't know. Robin wouldn't be in charge of the money. Like, Robin would have a budget. You could go spend $1,000 a month on groceries and taking the boys get their haircut, get some clothes, whatever. That's it. Robin wouldn't be in charge of the money in my house ever again. But that's their business. Let's move on to the main part of this episode, which was this boring ass video shoot in a parking lot. Everybody showed up to the video shoot before Candace. It like Mia got up there and she was like, okay, what's going on? Like, there was no greetings. And Giselle getting ready to read you, Candace. So get prepared for next episode. When Mama Dot gets there, she just happy to have people to bash Chris with. She just want to talk about Chris ain't shit, and Mia gave her a listening ear. Um, Mia asked Mama Dot how old she was. That's Dorothy, but I know from my auntie, a lot of people call Dorothy Dot. So Mia asked Dorothy, "How old are you?" And some people take that as being rude. Dorothy says she's 54. You look good for 54. However you are, Dorothy. I don't care. I liked Wendy's confessional when she was like, "My mama would have cussed you out." She would have said, "Girl, don't worry about how old I am. Worry about how old you look." I love it because Mia doesn't look 36, and I don't care. She can put her driver's license on social media. I'm not gonna believe she's 36. My sister is older than 36 and look way younger, way, way, way younger than Mia. But Mia seemed like she had a hard life, so maybe she is 36. I don't know, but Wendy, I'm putting that in my Rolodex for when I get up to be in my 50s and 60s, and one of these young girls talking about how old I am. That's gonna be my slick comeback. It's in my Rolodex. I'm gonna like, bitch. I ain't gonna say bitch, because I'm gonna be a little bit older. I'm gonna try not to curse as much. I'm gonna be like, ma'am, worry about how old you look and not how old I am. I just love it. But let's move on. Let's move on. Everyone slowly gets there. The drama is the sun going down in an hour. So hurry it up. Hurry it up. I feel like this whole photo shoot is manufactured, and I'm about to wrap this up in 2 minutes. One, the main event is ain't no cars. And Candace is all stressed. Oh, this is why Chris should be here. There ain't no cars. And he said the cars and the damn song called what? Drive away, drive up. The song is about driving, so we gotta have some cars. So she goes over, I think, to Escala and Karen and be like, "Can you pull your cars around so we could have some cars in my video because the sun getting ready to go down." Blah 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 blah. But when they filming the dance scene, I'm like, bitch, there go a sports car, right? Two sports cars. I know ain't nobody drove up in that. So obviously the cars were there. So I'm like, this is just a manufactured plot line. Chris shows up. He done left his cooking class. I guess he just gonna let the food burn, or he gonna refund his students. I don't know what Chris done, but he got his cooking apron on and he mad and throwing shit and cussing out the PR person. I'm like, PR isn't in charge of cars. You should be cursing out yourself. But anyway, Chris is all mad, and Candace is like, "Oh, he's acting an asshole. I'm not gonna talk to him." And then, of course, you ain't gave nothing but dot some more tea to spill. Like, I can't believe he quit his job as soon as they got married. Dorothy spilling all the tea, and she just waiting for a reason to go in on Chris. I said, this is the fakest shit I've ever seen. Let's hurry up and get over this episode. So, part two of the drama of the episode is Mia is getting all the tea from Dorothy about Chris. She asking Dorothy, does Chris get paid? See, it's already been discussed in past group sessions that Chris is a husbander that does not get paid. Like he's doing this shit for Candace for free. I thought this was already discussed. I don't know why we still discussing it. Um, Wendy and Escala act like they too good to hear the tea. When I probably would have been Karen. I probably would have been Karen like, Dorothy, please don't bring this drama over here to me. Me and Candace just made up, but go ahead and tell it to me. I ain't gonna respond, but go ahead and tell me all the tea you want to tell me about Chris. I probably would have been Karen. Even Giselle, and I can't stand Giselle, but even Giselle this episode didn't bother me because Giselle, when your scholar talking about they over there talking about is Chris getting paid and we don't want no part of nobody's family, we too good for that. And Giselle is like, well shit, I would like to know the answer to that question. We all want to know what's going on with Chris. And then Mama Dorothy drop just a little splash, a little sprinkle of tea about that's a big house. I don't know how they paying for it. He ain't got no job. And I'm like, Dorothy, you still paying half of that mortgage. You are. And we done already peeped that ain't no furniture in that house outside of the living room. Outside of that big, beautiful couch that Candace has, it ain't no furniture nowhere else in that house. So what's the point of having a 10,000 square foot house if you can't afford to put no furniture in it? Let's hurry up and get on with this. Now, Wendy goes over to Candace and does exactly what Ashley did to Wendy. She does to Candace. She picks the wrong time and the wrong place to tell Candace, Mia over there asking if your husband getting paid. Now, I don't have no problem with Wendy giving Candace that information, but why you want to give it to her right when she already stressing about these cars and this video shoot? Like, this isn't the time and the place, Wendy. Like, come on. You smart enough to know that. Um, and that was it. At the end of it, they did their little dancing. You saw Mama Dorothy. All she wanted to do was be on TV. She was right in the middle of the shot, dancing her heart out. And I was like, this is cute. I still am not a fan of the song, but if you like it, I love you all for supporting Candace. I like that last song, just not this one. And at the end of the day, Giselle went and had her messy moment, but I'm not, like I said, this whole scene seemed manufactured to me, so I'm not mad at Giselle for tapping Dot on the shoulder and be like, we told Candace that, her husband riding her coattails, and I just want you to know that we said it. And Dorothy was like, girl, I'm so happy somebody else said it too, because just giving, all Dorothy wanted to do was bash Chris all episode. That's anybody willing to give her an ear, she was ready to talk. And that was pretty much it. I can't wait for next week. Next week look like it's gonna be good. Um, I wonder if Candace is only gonna be mad at Mia. Because to me, a lot of ladies were entertaining your mama talking about your husband, not just Mia. Robin was over there entertaining. Giselle was entertaining. Karen wasn't necessarily entertaining, but she was listening. She was willing to be a listening ear. So I just want to know, is it only Mia that's going to get the heat, or is Giselle and everybody else going to... The dog is crazy, y'all. I'm not about to pay him attention, but that's the end of the video. Next week looks like it's going to be a much better episode. We're going to have a much better time next week. Thank you all for watching the video. Please leave your comments. Let me know what you thought. And I will see you all. I'm going to be on time again next week. Like, comment, share. Please subscribe if this is your first time being a part of Kiss My Cheeks TV. And I will see you later. Bye.